Hi folks, welcome back to the Corporate Sales Executive Training Seminar, Episode 2. Today, we'll be talking about Japanese business practices, do's and don'ts. For Japanese business practice number 1, we will look at expected overtime. When we think of Japan, we think of the quintessential corporate middle manager, working diligently from 8 a.m. until midnight. When he utters the phrase, unpaid overtime, he does so with a sense of pride, not resentment. Did you know that the rush for the trains between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. is often just as crushing as that of the morning commute? Let's take some lessons from our Japanese friends. Coming in early and staying late should be done often and with pride. You are the cog that helps
K&F Corporation
achieve record profits. Now that's something to be really proud of. Maybe even whistle a tune with joy. For Japanese business practice number 2, we look at company-funded mandatory physical examinations. People should get regular physical examinations to understand the condition of their bodies and to prevent disease. This private event is that much more meaningful if your employer can supervise and record all the various physical and general health attributes. There is no reason to be uneasy about this. It is a great way to protect your health so that you can continue to be employed here at
K&F Corporation.
For Japanese business practice number 3, we're going to take a look at how Japanese people vacation, all at the same time. The Japanese celebrate 3 major vacation times throughout the year. These vacations are 1 whole week long each to ensure proper rest and recovery. Can you just imagine the nightmarish logistical problems when the entire population of metropolitan Japan decides to go on vacation at the same time? There is usually no space left at resorts. Airplane tickets get very expensive. Highways become jammed with cars, and everybody has a terrible time. Here at
K&F Corporation,
we encourage you to take precautions when taking vacations. If your vacation coincides with a major holiday, such as Independence Day, you will likely experience the same miserable things as our Japanese friends. Why not just work for those busy days? You can always take vacation next year. For Japanese business practice number 4, we look at how the Japanese consider it to be impolite to say no or I don't understand. In Japanese business meetings, people often don't like to say no or I don't understand. Raise your hand if you think this could be a bad situation. Yeah, I can see that you all agree. Here at
K&F Corporation,
we encourage you to raise your hand each time you have a question, or if you disagree with our business procedures and policies. And don't worry, these events will definitely not be recorded and used against you. For Japanese business practice number 5, we look at how Japanese business people send gifts to their customers. In Japan, it is expected that at the end of the business year, you make the rounds to all your customers to thank them for doing business with you. A small gift must be presented with the simple meaning of, please do business again with me this year. Here at
K&F Corporation,
we encourage you to splurge on your customers every year. But remember that the purchase must be marked as personal when you are filing your expense reports. And finally, for Japanese business practice number 6, we look at how to start each morning with a speech. Depending on the company, the first thing that Japanese business people do each morning is a short meeting called a stand-up. In these stand-up meetings, managers will give short, motivational speeches to their employees, while everyone just stands around. The managers choose riveting topics to present, such as the ideal condition of your briefcase, weaknesses and why they are wrong, and how not to write a memo. And this concludes our fascinating Japanese business practice corporate sales executive training seminar episode 2. I hope that you can take the right lessons from our Japanese friends and apply them to your role here at
K&F Corporation.
So sayonara and goodbye for now.